Deadlift day has arrived. Very exciting. Hopefully better than last week's deadlift day, but we shall see. The view is looking pretty nice today. I'll show you. Not too horrible. Also, it's almost 50 degrees, so not bad. The weight we're gonna check here, meals have been moderately decent. So as long as we're holding steady around that 207 to 209 with shoes and sweatshirt, you can deduct about 3 pounds for a more accurate judgment there. All right, let's see what we got. Did have steak today, so maybe that'll help me. All right. 204.2 actually. We're taking 3 off. 204.2. All right. All right, cool. So no big deal there. Typically, it gets heavier as the weekend goes on. So if I can see 210, 211 again on Sunday, that would be excellent. Let me show you the workout plan now. Okay, day 148, we got the body weight going. Deads, I mean, if you've been watching the series, you never really know. They've been pretty consistent around 500 or at 500, except for last week, epic failure. So hopefully redemption here, maybe 500 for 4 to 6, but we'll see. Incline bench, we're gonna get 2 sets there. Incline flies, and then we'll do 2 sets on the crushers, and then I'm gonna do tricep press using this guy, cable. That's it. All right, top set on bench here. Deadlifts went quite well. It was more about just how the 500 felt. It just felt like it was moving at a repable pace, so to speak. And last week, I didn't even put the video in because it just didn't. And that was my own fault. That wasn't because my back hurt or anything like that. It was just my approach beforehand, like the warm-up sets. It wasn't focused. And with other stuff like shoulders, arms, chin-ups, it can be moderately focused and I'll be okay. But with deadlifts, because it's, like every muscle in your body pretty much working, I really feel like you got to be like just locked in the entire time. Same thing with squats, because it's, a mental game really to get your adrenaline going enough, to get fired up enough to move that weight. So wasn't there last week. This week felt much better. So I'm confident next week we'll be, in that, we'll say 5 to 7 range. It felt good for 5 to 6 today, but I didn't want to overdo it. I want squats to be good this weekend. I want to be able to crush that 365. So yeah, very, very solid. Very happy with that. On to the 245 on the bench. Hoping for 6 plus. Warm-ups felt pretty solid. So let's double check. We'll just kind of see what happens here. And then, it's pretty much all relatively easy stuff after that. Good to have those deadlifts back where they should be, though. Yeah, don't have an unfocused workout, because that workout in reality set me back 2 weeks, if you think about it, because I did 6 reps with the 500 2 weeks ago. So now it's going to take me a total of 3 weeks to get back to that. So keep the focus. Easier to maintain momentum than stop and start again. Okay. Let's see what we got here. A little tilty on the right side. So, maybe 8 would have been there, but I think it would have been a crappy looking rep. But But 7's my best so far, so we'll take that. Again, last week, not great on the 245. I think I did like 3 reps and same thing, just warming up, you know, not focused. And then of course, kind of messing up the deadlift. You know, the rest of the workout, you're kind of like, so I think that played a part in last week's bench failure. But that felt really good. That's, I don't want to say it feels like 225 used to feel yet, but we're getting close. Shoulder was a little tilty this time, little tight, but didn't hurt or anything. Just every once in a while, it seems like that right side gets a little tight. Maybe I sleep on my right side. Who knows? All right, so drop down, 225. So I just watched the video back, and my right hand was definitely in too far. So I'm thinking for that set, that was what contributed to that tilt. It was really just on the last rep, you could see, but maybe that's what was going on there. So a little rest, and then we're on to the 225. All right, drop down set, 225. Hopefully not going to mess up the grip this time. And we're going 8 plus here. Just going to like move my right hand out a little farther and see if that does the trick. Woo! Much more even, or it felt it. All right. Drop down sets. I always talk about this, but I feel like it's not always how I used to train, but now it just makes so much sense to me. Like if I stayed at 245, the next set, my right shoulder would be even more tight, twisty, and I would get like 4 reps, which is not a rep range that's going to help me with, you know, my chest goals, if that makes sense. 225, I drop just 20 pounds, and now I'm able to get, you know, 10 good solid reps. So I'm a huge fan of it. You know, once you get that big set in, just drop it, you know, so you can really lock the form in, get the blood flowing, and that way your body doesn't leave on a really twisty, out of, you know, perfect form position repetition, if that makes sense. Like if I did 245, my last rep would probably be kind of crunchy and grindy, like my first set with 245. Instead, drop down, feels much smoother, solid, more reps. So that's my thought process, at least. All right, a little rest and we'll go flies. All right, flies. Keeping the tension on the chest with these, not locking out at the top, and hopefully 15 reps. Back to the deadlifts. I think if I can get my weight up next week and weigh in like around 210, I think that'll help because mass moves mass. At least that's what I've heard. That's actually what Hathor said. So he does hold the world record in the deadlift, so I suppose he knows something about that. All right, here we go. All right. $10 would be nice, but we'll see. They still feel heavy, as they should. Yeah, that's it. Oh, man. That's annoying. I bumped the right one. Got all wonky. Those will get there. No rush. All right, let's get those press downs now. I'm going to hold off on the last set of crushers because I want to test out the press downs here. All right, press downs. Hopefully I'm in the frame there per usual. Not sure. Oh, that's solid. It's a good way to start. So I'm just going to do one big set, 30 reps total. I'll rest once if I need to, which I think I will. Woo! Yup. That gets the triceps going pretty good. Usually you need more than one pulley to make it feel really, I don't know what that was, clip, smooth and steady. But however they design this, it's solid. So I would recommend, definitely, if you've got a squat rack set up like this. All right, 12 reps. Yep, that's pretty decent. Relatively easy to set up. Just a couple carabiners, and that's it. And then obviously you've got to also have some plates. Doesn't have to be a 45-pound plate, but yeah, for $30, I mean, not terrible. All right, so that's it for today. Much better than last Friday. Very happy. Tomorrow we got chin-ups, probably some cable rows because those were solid on Tuesday, and then some curls and whatnot. I'm just going to decompress, go crush some pizza because it is Friday, and 2 more days till day 150. That's pretty sick. Appreciate everybody that's been on this journey with me. All the likes, all the support, all the comments, the questions. It's awesome. It's very encouraging. So I'm going to keep pushing. We're going to get that 220 in time. There's no rush. Slow and steady is better. I don't know if it'll happen by day 200. We'll see. Maybe it'll happen by day 220. That'll be kind of funny. All right, that is it for today. See you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of the night. And yeah, that's it. Peace.